Okay, so as a child, I loved hanging out with my older brother. Loved climbing trees, especially my favorite tree that was in the side of our yard. One day, I come home from school, and this tree is cut down. I am fucking devastated. Like, tears. And in this tree, also, was a bird's nest with little baby birds that I absolutely fucking adored. Like none other. And so the day I come home and find the tree cut down, I also find the bird's nest just randomly on the ground, the mother nowhere to be found. And I was so sad for the birdies. Like, how are they gonna live? What are they gonna do without a mommy? So, I was really upset. And I go in to talk to my mom, and I'm like, Mom, the trees got down. She's like, yeah, I know, honey. I had to be because some of the electrical lines or some bullshit. I don't fucking know. Who cares? It was bullshit to me. And I'm like, well, there was a bird's nest with baby birds, and now the baby bird's mom's gone, and what the fuck are they gonna do? Of course, maybe not in so many words because I was in like second grade. I was a bad kid, so maybe. Anyway, though, so she's like, well, what do you want to do? And I'm like, well, I want to take care of them, Mom. Their mommy's gone. How are they gonna live? Someone's gotta be their mommy. I wasn't their mom, but I felt like their birdie mommy, like their soul bird mom. So I'm like, Mom, please let me take care of them. So she says, alright, Nellie. That's my nickname, by the way. You can take care of them, but you gotta take care of them like their mommy would. So I'm like, okay, I can do that. Well, we had a couple pet birds, so I'm like, not that hard, duh. So she's like, well, you've got to feed them, they're going to get hungry. So I was like, well, I've got that figured out. And I went and got some bird seed, the kind for birds that are pets, and went to try to feed them that. And my mom was like, no, honey, that's not what they eat. So I was like, in my innocence and naivety, I'm like, well, Mommy, well, what are they eating? She's like, well, they eat worms, from the ground. And I also loved worms, because I was a little tomboy. It must have rained recently around that time, so I went outside, and I usually found me a good old earthworm. Brought it in, rinsed it off in the bathroom sink, went and got a fork and started cutting it, and she comes in, and she's like, oh, no, honey. You can't feed them like that. They're not like humans. You gotta feed them like their mommy would. So I'm like, how would their mommy feed them? She's like, well, their mommy would chew up the worms in their mouth and spit it in their mouths so they can eat it. It took me like half a split second of hesitation, really no hesitation. I was like, okay. That's what I gotta do? Alright. I shoved that fucking worm in my goddamn mouth and started chewing. I don't think my mom thought I was going to do it. And she started laughing and she's like, oh, no, honey, I was just joking. You don't have to eat them. I spit them out in the sink. But to be honest, they weren't that bad. Like, they don't really have much of a taste. Like, salt. Slightly salty, more earthy. Like, not that earthy. Kind of like mushrooms, but not really. Not quite like chicken unless you added a lot of seasoning. Deep fat fried worms, eh? So anyway, that's the story of how I've ate worms. Hope to see you next time on the Candy Show. Deuces! Now pretend there's a lot of cool techno music in the background. Okay, I'm out of here.